baby legs. Hi, Sherry. Hi, 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 hi. Hi, everybody. Hi, Dennis. Allie. Sherry Bullard. Sherry Bullard. Sherry Bullard. Sherry Bullard. See, goddamn it. I gotta get a new tripod. Gotta get a tripod. Because this one, I don't know what I did to it. I don't think I did anything. I think it was just a piece of shit. But it's been falling over. Hey, Mikey, Spikey. Allie. Monster. I love you guys. Oops. Okay, so I'm not going to bother talking a lot right now. We're doing tipped readings. Now I'm confused. I feel like I still want to do spiritual awakening readings too. But I got a fucking problem with that. Speaking of fucking problems, my live got banned right in the middle of a reading yesterday. Was it yesterday? Because some little troll couldn't get me to deal with her shit. Love bun! And she broke all the rules, got banned, got pissed, and got me banned. Of course, I was banned for like an hour, because I didn't do anything wrong. Hey! I didn't do anything wrong. Nobody did except for her. My tolerance level has gone way the fuck down. So don't fuck with anybody. No religion, no politics. Do not tell me who loves me. I know who loves me. Finally, you did. Is somebody going to run the list, or is it just going to be me? Oh, shit, I forgot how to do this. You know why? I got a little bit of sleep. I slept 5 hours. It's the most I've had in... I can't even remember. I don't know how to function with actual sleep. Who's running the list? I guess I am. Okay, so how it's going to work is I'm going to do the readings I've already got. Dennis and Native. Nate ever. Man. Native events. Yeah. And after that, I'm taking, 5 hours. I feel almost drunk from the sleep. Hey, currently me. So, how this is going to work is it's a tipped reading with a $10 minimum. And as soon as I see your name in my PayPal or Cash App, and both of those links are in my bio on my link tree. I see a donation in one of those, and you go right on the list. And I do whatever. I'll read whatever. The only thing I don't want to do is I don't want to ever talk to dead people. Don't make me do that. They don't have anything to say. Mostly they're not here. You know, when you die, you got shit to do. You don't hang around. I can't see your name, honey. That verse baby. Hi, everybody. Hey, Chrissy. Didn't see you in here. I'm very pleased to. So, that's how it works. One of our lovely moderators will help you remember that. And now, Dennis Vibe. Ladies and gentlemen, Dennis Vibe. You did come in like a ninja. I came in like a wrecking ball and immediately knocked over my damn camera. But you know what I did do? I remembered to turn on my Do Not Disturb so that when my bestie calls, because I'm on live, she calls every time, it won't screw up the live. Oh, another reason I'm stupid as hell right now is that I just had a piece of cheesecake. It was so good. The inspiration to eat cheesecake comes from Shogun Sticks G. I saw him eating a piece of cheesecake the other day and got obsessed. Why is he enjoying that? That must be good. Oh my God, good cheesecake. Carl! Okay, 5 for Dennis. One more thing. Wow. There is no limit to the amount of stuff I can forget in a minute. Hi, Carl. Hi, Travis.
Hello. Hello. Need anything?
You know what? I do. I would like a lot of ice in that.
Okay.
Thank you very much.
Yeah.
Everybody says hi.
I say hi back.
He says hi back. Looking for a song, guys. I don't know which one, though. Thank you very much.
Fill it to the brim with rim.
Okay. I have not forgotten you, Dennis, my love. Four. Thank you. And we're down to 2. And one more. Let's tell Dennis what he needs to hear. Card got flipped. I don't read that, but it made it impossible to cut the deck. You know, Dennis, you're strong enough to fight for anything you want. Anything. It's yours. The strength is yours. The skill is yours. The power. The drive. If there's something that you need to fight for, you're down. Don't fight. It's time to stop fighting. What am I seeing? I probably haven't cleaned my glasses for a while. It's time to stop fighting. Anything that's encouraging you to fight the power, fight the man, fight the system, fight the enemy. It's a trap. Do not do it. All it's going to do is sap your resources, and the fight's not real. Okay? It's not real. It may feel real. It may tug at your heartstrings. Look a little deeper and then ask your guides. Don't ask anybody else. Ask your guides. Is what I think I'm seeing real? Or do I think I'm seeing it because I was guided to see it? Maybe I should go rest. Maybe I should have a snack. Go get some water. I should take off this damn armor and put it away. Because you know what? You don't need it anymore. You know you're completely and totally protected. Why do you think you're not? You are completely and totally protected by your guides, by your spirit, by all that is, God. You're here to learn, to grow, to love, to experience. Your journey here is not just about healing you. You're here to experience so that all that is can learn, can experience what it feels like to experience through you. To run your own lesson plan. You're here for that too. You are not here for a spiritual fight in the astral. You're better than this. You got anything you need to ask, or anything that you can say that can pull this in a different direction? Because I'm a little bit upset by this. Not that I want to stop, but you know. I feel like right now you're finding depression. The fighting, the belief that I went through all this shit to fight, to join a war because it's my what? My purpose? Yeah, no, it isn't. Honey, it's really not. It's not real. And it's lowering your vibration. It's making the depression come back. It's making That's not the way to put it, because that personifies depression. But what I mean by that is it's opening you up to these lowered vibrations, to a huge amount of negativity that you, in your beauty, want to help dispel, because you're just that kind of guy. You're that kind of a person. And it's not helping. It's not helping you at all. And you're giving away your energy, you're giving away your power, your strength, you're giving away your knowledge. If I had told you this was what spiritual awakening was, if I told you that spiritual awakening means that you're going to have to rescue angels from hell, you'd have looked at me like, Jenny, do you need to sit down? Can I call somebody? You know? And it makes you feel crazy. There's nothing wrong with you, though, except that you're being pulled in the wrong direction by your valorous warrior sense. You know, you are a knight. And the knights rescue people and help. But you're not going to be helping anybody, especially not you or your son, if you end up drinking, stuck in depression, and feeling responsible for multitudes. Oh, shit. Ha. Hang on a minute, just a minute. I don't have to think about this, but I do have to push a few buttons. Sarah Graves. Oh, gosh. Gosh. Sarah F., Sarah G., and Summer Marshall. Okay, kids. Let me put you on the list. Sarah F., Sarah G., couldn't find the J, and Jude. Okay. You're all on the list, babes. Which order, baby? I don't know what the fuck's going on. I was looking over here. Yes, you have the what I need is a screenshot, okay? You give me a screenshot, do whatever you want to do, okay? Okay, back to where I was. As I was saying, you are a knight. But your job is not to rescue. Your job is to set up. What I mean by set up is you're building a community. Set that shit up. Yeah, and make sure you're doing it here. Terra firma. Our job is not to escape this life that we vied for. We went through a lot of shit for this life. To be born so that we could learn on Earth School. This is why we're here. We're not here to escape. And spiritual awakening is not escape. It's graduating to, you graduate high school, you go to college. It's time to do that. It's time to do that. The order of the list, Dennis 5, then we've got Nativer, that's Sarah F., right? And then Sarah G., and then Jude. That's what I've got. Do I need to check? I think Nativer is Sarah F. I know it's Sarah, but I can't remember her last name. Let me just check. Cash App just makes sure that I'm not missing anything. I really want to have enough so that I can stop. But I tell you what, kids, doing this and doing the readings at the same time, it's kind of a drag. And yet, okay, Sarah Wild, you are now on the list after Jude. Did that really say Sarah? Sarah White. Sarah White? Okay, Sarah, got it, Frable. Sarah White, show yourself, my love. Okay, your dad's not Alan, right? Hi, Sarah. Sarah, is your dad Alan? Okay, just wanted to make sure. Okay, Sarah is on the list. On a list of 6 people, 3 of them are Sarah. That's fun. Well, in Kansas City, a partner of mine was Alan. We sang together. His daughter is Sarah. And I can barely see, so I can barely see your picture. Your job, Dennis, is to pull together the kind of community that you want. I think you've just recently learned what you don't want. Be a little more particular. And see, you don't have to go somewhere to build this community. You have to sit where you are. And that doesn't mean you have to stay where you are. I mean, anywhere you go, you're going to be doing this. You can move if you want. You don't have to move. It doesn't matter. What matters is that you sit still and be a beacon. Be a beacon. Let love and light flow out of you like you do, but in a more concentrated way. Imagine, let's all do this one together. Hang on, I got a little crazy there for a minute. We're going to do a little meditation together, everybody. Let's all do it together because we're all going to need this at some point. It's just a basic energy soaking up kind of a thing. No, we're not cutting cords yet. We'll do that in a little bit because you know it's coming. But this is the energy exercise. Where you're sitting right now, drop a cord from your tailbone straight down to the center of the earth. There you go. See the white hot center of the earth, molten, glowing, warm. Let the energy from the earth travel up that cord, up your spine, and feel it filling your body. Look at your hands until you can see them start to glow a soft, warm white. The cord travels up, out your crown chakra, and up to the sun. Doesn't matter where the sun is. This is just an exercise. It works. Hits the sun. The energy from the sun travels back down the cord. It forms a continuous loop. Earth and sun, and you're being filled easily, naturally, without taking energy from anybody or anything. You've tapped into the source, the energy source, which is everywhere. You don't have to look for it. You don't have to think about it. You just have to be open. As this energy is flowing into you, look down and see it flowing out gently out of your chakras. See it white. This is balancing and cleansing your chakras as well. As you fill with beautiful, pure energy. It's beautiful and it's pure because it didn't come from anybody else. Okay, retract your cords and allow the energy to stop flowing out your chakras. At least not so fast. There, that's it. That's the energy. What you do, honey, is when you're being a beacon for that, you kind of want to leave at least a filament of a cord connected to the sun. So you shine like 20th Century Fox. Oh yeah, like spotlight. And that's how the people who are looking for you will find you. Oh yeah, we do this all the time. All the time. Do it every day. Do it every single time you meditate. Do it when you're doing the dishes, when you're taking a dump, when you're taking a bath, you know. The only time I don't really recommend you do this is right when you're going to sleep. When you wake up, though. Dennis, you're the high priestess, baby. This is you. You are a complete, perfect balance of masculine and feminine energy. You are divine, masculine, and feminine for yourself. You're absolutely and completely connected to the whole universe all the time. You're connected to every particle of the universe all the time. My hands are so dry. I'm connected to every part of the universe too, except this fucking lotion. But I have it in hand now. You can manifest anything you want. And that's not an unusual skill. We all can. But if you can manifest anything you want, why do you think that bullshit was being manifested in your life? None of that has anything to do with awakening. Yeah, I'm going through one right now again. A small one, but still one. Are you okay? Your cards say that you're okay, except that you feel like shit. You came through it beautifully, babe. Beautifully. I mean, think about it. You went in with the energy of the Five of Swords and the Five of Pentacles. And the Seven of Cups. Which, well, the Seven of Cups, the way you guys read, that's an okay card. It's, what do you guys call that one? Options? Too many options? For me, it's debauchery. For me, it's indulging, dopamine seeking in not good ways. You came out of it with the passion, the love, the beauty of the Knight of Cups who's building this loving community. And with the balanced, beautiful energy of the Priestess who is the master of all she surveys. She can do anything. I'm so, and you know what? Here's the thing. I think I have an idea what you've been up against. And I could be wrong. But I know some people, you know, and I know that what they're doing is leading people astray into a war that they believe is what awakening is all about. First couple of cards I saw in your reading had that sort of energy. What I can tell you now is that by leaving that, you're just coming home. You're coming home. You're more, you're better, you're stronger. You're more awakened. You're better prepared to take the armor off and throw it the fuck away. You don't need protection. Why would you need protection from the universe, which you are a part of? You are a part of God. You are. Okay, cut the cords. You guys want to cut the cords? Because now it's time to cut the cords. Here, Dennis, your world is going to expand, grow, ascend in an incredibly beautiful way. Spiritual awakening is not about leaving your life. It's not about leaving this earth. It's not about fighting or enemies or anything like that. It's about love. It's not about finding your twin flame, because there's no such motherfucking thing. Twin flame is bullshit. I'm so proud of you. It's about... And Chandra Smith, I got you now, baby. Okay, list is closed, kids. With Chandra, the list is closed. And that means I'm not taking any more tips now. Whoa, hang on. Let me just check one more thing. I might be wrong there. Yes. Yes, kitty, kitty. It's about unconditional love. You know what I mean. I love you. No reason. I love you. I don't expect you to be anything other than what you are. Anything you are, anything you do, none of it's going to change that I love you. I don't expect a single thing. I love you exactly as you are. That's unconditional love. Doesn't mean I'm going to put up with your shit, though. Unconditional love is not unconditional putting up with your shit. And that's why it's hard for a lot of people to kind of wrap their minds around. Because we're taught, if I love you, I will put up with everything. But we're also taught to believe that I love you because you have potential, and I believe you will reach that potential. If you don't, of course, there will be consequences. You know, I'll remove my love and support and perhaps you from my home. That's not it. That's not it. You don't have to do that. You don't have to, because you love somebody doesn't mean you have to put up with them from the beginning. Unconditional acceptance doesn't mean you will accept people into your life either. It doesn't mean you will put up with their shit. It means I accept that you are exactly as you are, and exactly as you are is how you're supposed to be on your path right now for you, according to your lesson plan, which I have no idea what that is. But here you are. That's what you're doing, so it must be the right thing for you right now. Otherwise, your spirit would be kicking your ass. Now, I accept that that is valid and that is real. You are as you're supposed to be. You're on the part of your path that you're supposed to be on. I accept that. Doesn't mean I have to put up with it in my life. And that's not judgment on where you are. It's judgment on where I am. I'm not in a place to put up with that. So I'm going to love you from afar. See you later. That's what it means. Okay, but with that meaning that, I'm looking for the script. Let's cut cords, kids, because this has to happen all the time, every day. Cutting the damn cords. Are you ready? Wait, what? It gets easier. It really does. Because once you learn that we've always been taught to love people's potential, and that the love our parents gave us was absolutely not unconditional. If we didn't live up to their standards, there was hell to pay. Make a mistake, you're cut off. That's fucking punitive, that's punishment. It's not what love is. So it is hard to learn. Okay, so let's all do this together. Wait, first, let me stipulate a couple of things. Understand that when you cut something out of your life, name the category of thing it is, but not the thing itself. Not specifically, because anything or any person, most specifically, any person you're cutting out of your life, if you're focusing on cutting this person out of your life and you're seeing them and you've got the name in the head, it's not going to work. It's just, no matter how you do it, it's not going to work, because that gives that image of them too much importance, too much power. Therefore, you won't let go, because you're always thinking about, did it work? Did I cut them out of my life? I really wanted to. And if you try to do it with anger or vengeance or get the fuck out of my life, they're not going to be able to leave, because that kind of energy is grasping. You think it's pushing away, and it is, but it's also pushing away with your hands twined in the fabric of their shirt. It's best not to name. Also, when you do cut any person, place, thing, blah, 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 out of your life because it's no longer serving your highest good, you must understand, if it's not serving your highest good, you're not serving their highest good either. Because it's always reciprocal. There's reciprocity. If you are good for me, I am good for you. If it's really highest good. If you're not for my highest good, I'm sure as hell not for yours either. Okay, so here we go. Let's all do this together. I, with my spirit and my guides, spirit has to do this because we're ego. Ego's a dumbass. Follow me around, you'll see. I, with my spirit and my guides, now cut all cords and ties that bind me to any persons, places, things, or thoughts, systems, rules, anything at all that no longer serve my highest good. With love and thanks for the lesson, goodbye. That's it. It's as simple as that. And say it a couple of times every day, 5, 10, 15, 100, whatever. You can hang on to the method of cutting away. Don't hang on to the image of what you've cut away. And anybody who needs this script, stop by. I almost said my house on Messenger. Because it's nice to have a script. And I'll give you one. See, it's just a picture. Excellent. We did that. Okay. Here we go. I was looking for my little starseed deck. Stand and deliver. This is the last card for Dennis, and then we're moving right on to Sarah F. was on my list twice. Because I'm a dummy. One more shuffle. Remember, kids, the list is closed. Oh, Dennis. Inner Earth. Remember that the body you're wearing is from here. It's made up of here. It's made up of the very same particles as every single thing on this earth. It could be. I mean, it feels like you're all in my house right now. This is the thing. We're here for this. We're not here to pull each other out of some imagined hell or some twisted Bible fantasy. It's who's where? Oh yeah, Sarah's up. She told me in a second. I mean, she told me in a second. What I mean to say is she said hi a second ago. There she is. I cannot speak today. I don't know what the hell is wrong. Got my tongue in front of my eye teeth and now I can't see what I was saying. Dennis, you satisfied, honey? I hope it was helpful. Because it's what I got. You are so welcome. Because I fucking love you, man. It's the night. Okay, I have to take a look here. Oh yeah. Whenever there's a screenshot that I need to see, put it on Messenger in the group as soon as you get it, and I will look at it as soon as I can. And my task will be done, will be completed as soon as I'm off the air. As soon as I'm done being on TV, because I'm a TV star. Okay. Sarah F., my sweet girl. Let's take a look at what the hell is going on. And right now, for the low, low price of $100, which is a third lower, well, I charge $150. So, it's $50 off. It's a good price. You can get a private face-to-face reading with me via the internet, Messenger, or FaceTime. Takes a couple hours. It's fun, and I tell you everything. Everything I see. And if I miss something, you get to ask me questions. Well, I mean, you get to ask me questions just in case I miss something. But it's glorious. It's so much fun. And I take personal readings Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday. Okay, Sarah. So essentially, my only day off is tomorrow. Good. Good. I was so sick, I couldn't work for so long. Okay, here we go. 3 for Sarah F. 2. And this is the last shuffle for Sarah. Hey, Sarah, is the sap running? Because all of a sudden I'm craving maple syrup and maple candy and just want it. Oh, honey, I'm so sorry. I'm sorry that it hurts. 4 out of 5 psychics come to me for their readings. I'm very sorry. I'm so sorry, Sarah. Please understand that this is not because there's something wrong with you. It's really not. And this is not because of past pain. It's not because of past damage. It's there to make past damage obvious so that more healing's available to you. Sometimes we do our shadow work before awakening, sometimes after, sometimes both. Personally, I don't think shadow work ever ends. But I'm fucking damaged. I don't know. But this has created the opportunity for you to heal some old wounds. I want you to understand, Sarah, you're not crazy. You're not crazy. What you felt was really real. And the pain you're feeling right now feels like it's going to make you crazy. But it won't. Surgery hurts. Nahidi. So, I see that this particular healing is going to happen really quickly. I see that, I see communication coming in. I hate using that phrase, but it is the Eight of Wands. I hate using that phrase because everybody uses that phrase. It's like a stock phrase. That, divine timing, somebody's coming in fast. No, none of those. I don't like using those. But the communication is going to kind of happen pretty quickly. I don't know where it's coming from, but it's going to clear some shit up for you and make this easier. It's going to make everything easier, more comfortable, simpler. You're going to find something out that, I don't want to say that it's a secret because I'm not sure it is. I think it's just not something you were aware of. And I think you're not the only one who's going to be finding this. You're not the only one who is getting a piece of information that changes the way you see things. I'm not going to say who it is because I don't know. But it's damn positive. It's the puzzle piece. It's the one piece. The little teeny one that you couldn't find because it's clear. The light just flashed in here. Guess that I'm a bad guy now. Just like all the other ones. I love you, CeeLo. Bye. Music was starting to get to me. Sarah, you're doing things right. You still are. Things have not changed. It's not making sense to me either. Do you want me to shuffle again and start over? Because I will. I mean, I do have a headache. So maybe, are you sure? Because I will. Happily. Okay. Hey, Trav? I would like Travis to make me a cup of coffee.
Oh, okay, I'll ask him.
Thank you. Things are simply not as they seem.
Yeah, he'll do it.
Was odd that the lights flashed. That doesn't happen here. Weird things happen when you're around. My little magical beastie. The next card is the devil. This is wisdom, healing, growth, connection with everything, and finally understanding that nobody gets you. You don't blend in. It's, yes, it's been increasing. You know what? It's been increasing for everybody. It's, okay, not this much, but still, it's been increasing for me. How's that happen? Don't listen to what anybody else says about anything, okay, babe? And take what I say with a grain of salt. In the position you're in right now, there's a good chance that I'm not able to see everything. I'm trying. Hey, Ronisha. I'm trying, but I don't know. Trust yourself. Trust your spirit. Trust your guides. They won't lead you astray. Your spirit is so... I want to say present, but I guess that's not exactly right because your spirit is always present. What I mean to say is you are so present within your spirit. You saw me turn the iTunes off. I couldn't figure out where the music went. See, I had to make Azure leave today. He can only stay over a couple of days, and I got to make him go because he gets too comfortable. He gets less than perfect, less than lovey. Oh wow. Oh wow. Either he wasn't the one, but I think he was. Either he wasn't, and you're getting ready to no, he was. I was trying to say getting ready to receive the right one. Change. New beginning. Communication that changes everything. Everything shifts. Your spirit making things happen. Your spirit making things happen. Ugh, now I've ruined the spread. This would be so much easier if I weren't an ADD brain, OCD, PTSD, PSYCHIC brain. Victory. Victory. Things are not as they appear. He's gone. Not for long. or you're almost gone. I'm so glad because I can't change. I keep growing and healing and growing and healing, amen. But neurodivergent AF. I think he's coming back. I don't think it's over. I don't. I'm gonna look at this and see what we get out of the starseed because, well, it's important. But I'm confused as hell about this reading. I mean, really confused as hell. I don't know what to make of it. I don't know what to say. I don't know what to think. And at the same time, I feel like I'm right because I'm getting it through you. Trav?
Hey, I'm getting you a coffee right now.
Are you making it out there?
Yeah.
Well, come here. The delicate flower cup. See all those spoons and shit? Put them in the blue cup down there. No. There's a blue cup down there.
No, there isn't.
Yes, there is. By the paper towels.
Let me use this cup for you. For your coffee.
You know what? I did until you touched the big blue one, and now I want that one.
Okay.
Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, my son, Travis. He's so patient with me. Okay. Let's see what we have to say about that ridiculous reading. My boy. He's 28. Codependency, boundaries, you've got the love. You got the love because you've got the love. Codependency means he has a tendency to lean towards codependence instead of interdependence. You need to assert your boundaries. Has to happen. Time apart, I think is going to do the job. I think it's going to do the trick. I think he's going to realize that your boundaries are good for everybody, that depending too much on you and him and you depending too much on him, as in one depending on the other for everything, it's going to make it more of a parent-child relationship one way or the other. And that's not good for anybody. And I think he'll see that. Shit, I don't know. A new earth. It's happening. Keep holding on the vision. This means the things you dream of have always been and are still possible. If it's what you want, don't give up. At least don't give up on the vision of it. Okay, babe? I hope that helped. I can't see how it did. But what do I know? I'm just the chick with the cards. I'm just the trained monkey. Okay. Sarah, I love you. Hey, Sarah G. Hey, kitty lover. There you are, Sarah Lindsay. Hi. Hi. Okay, do you have a question or do you want me to just do my thing? I really had a question, frankly, but This is yours. You can do what you want. Oh, Mickey, you're so fine. You're so fine. You blow my mind. Okay, I'll do my thing. Next is Jude, then Sarah W., then Chandri Smith. Chandri, did I say that right? I might have wrote it down wrong, because I do that all the time. I can't type. I'm dyslexic. And all sorts of other stuff. My lipstick's good, right? You know what I did? I put on the stuff I like, and my favorite color, Relentless Raisin. It's Revlon Color Stay Overtime. I love it. I love it. I wear like 4 different colors of it. But this was the Relentless Raisin, and it was kind of old. I haven't worn makeup in a while. And it went on weird. And it didn't look right. It was kind of browny and didn't fit. I've got this bright red Concrete Minerals eyeshadow, but you can use it wherever. So it's called Risque. I put that on my lips, kind of, then a little bit of stuff on top of it, because I'm a genius. Okay, Sarah G, Sarah Lindy. If you feel like leaving, you know you can go. Why don't you stay until tomorrow? Come along with me. Why? We're waiting for the sunrise. Okay, thank you. 2. This is 3. And now we're down to 2. And 1 more for my lovely Sarah. So many damn Sarahs in this room. Oh, darn. I cannot wait to just gossip. And 1 for Sarah. Because I have questions to ask you. You haven't been lately, though. There have been lots of Sarahs lately. Okay. I keep looking for him to have my coffee right here in my coffee station. But he's doing it in his. Queen of Wands. That's the Queen. What the hell is going on in here? Hi, friend West. And Angela M. Whoa, Black Betty. Angela M. What the hell? The Queen of Wands is the queen of assessment. She looks and understands. She is able to analyze. She's like, the triage goddess. She can analyze quickly without judgment. She can judge quickly without being judgmental. Sees the truth, sees fairness, sees inside. because she's made of love, not judgment. Squirrel. I keep looking for the damn squirrel. Because if there's a squirrel, why is not my gorgeous Abigail doing something about it? She looks like her parachute didn't open. She's all curled up with her feet over her face. My cat, she's so cute. And here's the Knight of Discs. Proud of himself, proud of his job, good at what he does, liking that. What this has to do with anything, I don't fucking know. Unless I was thinking about that date, you know, it could be that I'm thinking about that. No, not necessarily. What I'm thinking about is, what I'm seeing is that every experience you're having right now, you're having to, did it go good? I'm so happy. Every experience you're having right now is shifting your perspective about what you want to manifest, what you want for the future. If it's only to inform your manifesting choices for the future, it's successful, it was wonderful, it was all you need, you know? Like, there's 3 restaurants over here, and they all serve Italian food. You can't go to all 3 at once, so you can't make a decision about what's the best. So you go to one, then you go to the other on another day. The next week you go on to the third. Then you decide which one you like the best. The third one had some stuff you'd never had before. Not only that, but that stuff was really good, you know? So it's helping you choose the items you're going to put on your new tasting menu. No, we're talking about men and manifestation.
There you go.
Put it down. Thank you very much. Look at how big this cup is. All of my hands are took up in this cup. And I had to drink forever before I could get a drink. Yeah, it's sort of everything. What? Couldn't come back? What's going on? Did something happen that I missed? Are we talking about yesterday when I got banned? Since I don't know what's going on, I found the squirrel. You guys, I am old and I'm the psychic. I need respect. Otherwise, people are going to find out that I'm just Jenny. We can't have that. If only in this room. In this room, you guys know I'm the fucking squirrel. I've got 4 more. I can't take any more tonight. Renisha, baby, you want to do this tomorrow? Want to do it again tomorrow? Because I kicked the man out of my house for a while. Yeah, but you're not blowing sunshine up my ass, native. Queen of the squirrels. I don't like squirrels. Can't I be a queen of something else? Squirrels. Okay, so when I went back to Kansas City, I had to live in Kansas City for a couple of years again. Well, except for I didn't have a place to stay in Kansas City, so I had to live in Kansas with a friend of mine. And she lives in sort of a, well, it's a nice suburb. With a giant big oak tree in the backyard and a deck and lots of trees everywhere. And lots of squirrels. The reason I don't like squirrels is because they yell at me. This squirrel, if the squirrel feeder was empty, would come and knock on the door and yell at me. It was like, boom, 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 like that. Terrified me. I didn't want to go out there and feed the damn squirrel because it was gonna kill me. And I am timid and shy. Shy and retiring, that's me. Okay. Sarah. I'm not sure how you feel right now, but I can tell you how he feels. He feels like, whoa. This is what he thinks you are. He thinks you're the empress. You're a goddess. Yeah, I know, right? Damn things. They got no boundaries. They got no sense. They're worse than... No, they're not worse than raccoons. Funny, I'm not that upset by raccoons. You know what really upsets me? Possums. Sarah, what the hell? You got to go back and do a little bit more shadow work, Sarah. Because what we're uncovering here in this layout is this lovely man who seems to be really into you and can take care of you. Not that you need it, but he could do it. What he's dredged up is relationship terror, fear of heartbreak, fear of everything. And he's lovely. It's not him. But he is triggering it for you. That's why I'm having such a hard time with my guy. He cheated on me last year. And I'm kind of I don't put up with anything. You cross one of my boundaries, you break one of my rules, fuck you. I don't care what you got to say. And I took him back right away. I don't know what I was thinking. I was thinking that I love him and I don't want to live without him. I can, I just don't want to. Oh, Sarah, he's changing everything for you. Because he's providing the impetus for this healing. He's providing the, first of all, he's tripping the triggers for you. Please understand that what happened to you before will not happen to you with this one. This is a good person. He's just a good person. And, you know, as much as you may date, as much as you may want another relationship, a serious relationship, you can't really see yourself in one. And I think he's going to change that. Well, of course the love vibes weren't there. You've still got this healing work to do, and he was terrified. He was sitting at the table with a goddamn goddess. I told you were too pretty. He was going to freak out. But this is all going to change. It's going to change. It's going to change. It's going to change. This one could be. This could be an everlasting love. It could be. The obstacles between you and this being a real love are imaginary. And remember, what you're attracted to, what gives you the love vibe, are assholes. Remember that. I was single for 25 years before I met Azure. 25. Maybe it's that I was single for so long. Maybe that's the reason that I'm unwilling to let go of him. But no, because he makes me mad. He does stupid shit and doesn't clean up after himself. He doesn't do everything stupidly, though. You don't need that one. Let's try this. I need to pull out a couple more cards to wrap this up, and I don't know what to do. Oh, lidocaine patches. I've got a brown recluse spider bite on my big toe. And it's horrible. It's like the worst thing I've ever experienced. Well, that's not true, but it's pretty damn close. And so I got this lidocaine cream, and I mixed it up with a triple antibiotic and keep putting it on my foot a couple times a day. Oh, yeah, closers, thank you. Closers for Sarah. Yeah, I need a closing statement, Your Honor. Gabriel, to pull this shit all together. Let's pull it all together. My voice is getting deeper right now. I'm losing my voice. Breathe. And one. What can I tell Sarah? I almost called you Sandra. What can I tell Sarah that she needs to know that makes sense? King of Cups. King of Pentacles. And the Ace of Cups. And the Three of Swords. Okay, so the two of you you're not exactly a match, but you are exactly a match made in heaven. I mean, we've got two kings here. The King of Cups and the King of Pentacles, meaning the two of you, between the two of you, you've got love and money. You are abundance. And the Ace of Cups says between the two of you, you manifest more love, more wealth, more abundance. The Three of Swords. This is the problem that both of you have. This is what you both have to help each other work on. This is what you both have to help each other heal. Both of y'all been cheated on. Both of you have been treated like shit by your exes. Both of you have been betrayed. Both of you deserve better. Both of you trusted. You guys don't do that shit. Other people do it to you, though. He's not going to do it to you, and you're not going to do it to him. It's not going to be like it was. It's really not. I think he's worth it. I think you should keep an open mind. Keep an open mind. Two of Wands. These cards are so sweet. Here, look. The Nine of Cups. Look at the art on this. It's colored pencil. This is the Hanson Roberts deck. Isn't it pretty? Will the butterfly slowly come? Oh, no, they won't slowly come. They will explode. All of a sudden, you won't be expecting it. Now's not that time. Because the butterflies really are infatuation. And right now, the two of you need to help each other heal. Just hang out. Just hang out. His presence will ease your soul. Your presence will do the same for him. This is about the two of you learning to become comfortable. And when you're comfortable with each other and when you talk about your feelings, no matter what they are, I think he's going to reach over and kiss you in such a way that the butterflies you're looking for explode out of you. I feel like this is a big deal. I don't like talking about these things. I don't like doing predicting love readings. I don't mind saying there's a possibility for love here. Here is a good time period where it looks like love's going to happen. But I don't believe in forever. Only sometimes I see it. Okay, Sarah. Good luck, my darling. So how was the Mexican restaurant? That's really nice. Okay, Jude. Food was amazing, but hey, Jude, baby. Food was amazing, but what? But what? Hey, Dennis. Oh, damn phone. Okay, Jude. Anything in particular, honey, or am I just gonna do it? Am I missing something? Ms. Virgo? Am I missing something? Because it looked like you were sending me a code there. Of course, honey. Oh, got it. Okay, okay. Okay, I'm going for it. I'm going to do it. I'm going to read these cards. And someday I'm going to make it. I'm going to make it out there. I'm going to be a psychic on Broadway. Hey, you guys, I've started a YouTube channel. You'll be able to catch this video tomorrow because I'm going to put it up on YouTube tonight. You can't catch yesterday's video because TikTok took it because some fucker that got banned complained. Got me banned in the middle of at the end of the broadcast. That's not going to happen now, but because of that, I don't have a video to put up. This one will go up. I'm gonna learn how to fly. I feel it coming together. People will see me and die. Remember, remember, remember. That's 3 for Jude. Thank you very much. I love that movie. I love it. 2. And 1 more for Jude. There he is. The Emperor. This is a warning to you, babe. Don't let yourself become the Emperor. The Emperor is cool and everything, but the Emperor can only see behind him. He can only learn from the past. You need to ignore the past. Ignore the bird. Follow the river. You need to rebuild yourself from a new perspective, a new model, a new set of rules. Because everything that was built before, well, it's all crumbling, isn't it? You know? Obviously, that wasn't built properly. It was built according to the rules of, guess what, Spike? The rules of the patriarchy. These have nothing to do with you. Frankly, they have nothing to do with any of us. But I keep seeing somebody in the door. There's nobody there. That doesn't mean I'm not seeing them. You dated yourself, but I sang the whole damn song. Hey, Mama Bear. So the first card we get, other than the Emperor, which is still on the bottom of the deck because I don't like him hanging around on my table. We've got the Prince of Discs. This is telling you that you are on the right path. You are doing the right things. You're right. You're doing it right. You're doing it right. Be patient with yourself. Love yourself. Things are about to change for not just the better, but for the best. things are about to change for the better, for the best. This is not the kind of change you're expecting, though. It's going to be shocking for you when you wake up one day. I don't know, I haven't gotten to that yet. They seem to be internal, they seem to be personal. Like a mindset is going to change. Everything you thought you knew is going to shift. And this seems to be everything you thought you knew about you. That's almost over. But who you find that you are is not who you're getting used to being. And it's going to be weird. Just understand that you've been changing, you've been growing, a lot's been happening. And this change is good because it's bringing you into a more authentic personal space. And filled with love. Good personal space, good personal understanding, self-love. Honey, it's all good. It's all good. It's weird when I lay out the cards for everybody else, I have a little pattern. And I lay out for you, and it's very different. Actually, when I lay out cards for you, Jude, it's different every time I do it. And every time I do it, it seems right. I guess that's because it is. The Chariot. You're having kind of an identity crisis because you can't see anything. You cannot see what's in front of you. You can't see yourself when you look in a mirror. Nothing makes sense. But it's going to ping. It doesn't make sense right now, but it's going to ping. It's going to make you're going to go, oh my God, this is right. This is truth. Where the hell did this come from? Oh, I'm not taking any more readings. I've still got 2 more to go and only a half an hour to do it. But I'm going to come back tomorrow night. Tomorrow night, I promise. And Mama Bear, if you can't find me, wait a minute. What I'm trying to say is find me on Messenger, Facebook Messenger, 7 Mountain Time. Yeah, find me on Facebook Messenger. You can find that link on the link tree in my bio. I'm going to start putting out messages to everybody, all my friends on Messenger, to let them know when I'm going to go on. If I'm going to go on in 45 minutes, I'll send a text. This is the best way to find me because you'll know that I'm going to be there, even if I'm fucking late again, because I will be, because I'm always late. I never used to be late. Why am I late all the time now? My dad would have a heart attack. Okay, Jude, the Chariot. All I can tell you is that the protective armor around you because of this, because of the position of the Chariot, it can make us uncomfortable because the visor's down, the eye holes are covered. You can't see. You're being moved by your gut, spiritually, psychically. You're being moved and guided by your spirit and your guides. So it's uncomfortable. You don't know where you're going, and it feels like you're going so fast. It's just that you're going into the wind, that's all. It's windy, makes it seem like you're going faster than you really are. You can't see, makes it seem more dangerous than it is. But just like the Prince of Discs right above the chariot is also the path is paved with gold. When did I become late all the damn time? Yeah, this is a rule for all y'all. If you want to get a hold of me, if you want to talk to me, Facebook Messenger is the way to go. Find me there. Send me a message request. Let's hook up on Messenger, and then we'll always be in touch. Because I don't answer any messages on TikTok or Insta, or I might on YouTube, I suppose. When I start receiving them, but Messenger is the best way to get a hold of me. It's like my phone. Well, it's on my phone, but so is everything else. The path is paved with gold. You're on the right path. Another night, the Knight of Cups. I think what I'm talking about here is understanding who you are. Doesn't have anything to do with the way you're arranged physically. It doesn't have anything to do with what you see in the mirror. These things are irrelevant as far as your identity goes. Okay? As far as you... There is a wellspring of love pouring out of you. And that's difficult to deal with. Honey, I think you're awakening. I think you're having a spiritual awakening. And not those little, you're having a kind of awakening. You know, like some of the readers say on TikTok that they hem and haw, and every new piece of information they call an awakening. No, I feel like you're having your spiritual awakening, the one where you realize from inside that you are a spirit. You're a spirit being of light and love, having a human experience. And not just in an academic way, not just in a, well, of course, intellectually I understand this. No, this is a deep down body understanding. And it changes shit for you. Love becomes impossible to deny. You are love. What I said. With you, I always read the cards before I pull them out of the deck. I don't know why that is. And you're going to realize very soon. Now, when I say very soon, I think this is going to happen in the next 2 days. I feel it happening right now, and I think it's connected to the full moon because that's been happening the past 2 days. Everybody that comes in here that's having an awakening seems to be having it right now. We still do have the Awakening Collective, you know. They still follow me around. Oh my goodness. Sarah W. and Chandri Smith, do not go away, babies. I am going to read you. I think what's going to happen after this awakening, is that you're going to realize, I don't want a relationship at all. Not right now. Not even a little bit. Leave me alone. I think I'm going to go hang out with Moose. That's what I see. I see all of a sudden, all of your loneliness turns into satisfaction, joy, and self-love and examination. I see all of your lack of self-love, your belief in all of your flaws, kind of disappearing. You will be realizing that there's no reason not to love yourself right now, because your flaws aren't faults. They're facets, and they're cool. They're what make you unique. And the purple stars, it looks like I have my beauty mark. The flaws are facets. They're what make you, they're essentially decorations. They're the sparkles. You're going to realize, you're going to see why the rest of us love you so much. Oh shit. I'm so cool. Hey. That kind of energy. And the love you feel for other people, you're going to start feeling it for yourself. Love and happiness. Love and happiness. This is a new feeling. So you're not going to want to get close to anybody for a while, because you've got to figure out how to work this. You got to figure out what the hell you're going to do with this love. You wanted to spend time feeling what it feels like to be you, a person who loves themselves. How does that happen? How does that work? How does a person exist loving yourself? It's going to be easy, because you're going to realize that self-love is not pretend. It's just a fact. I don't think that's a necessarily bad thing. I just think you're not going to be interested in a couple of days because you're awakening. I think they're definitely not good enough for you. I think that they're going to bore you very soon, because you're better company. And you've got shit to learn about you and about who you're becoming and who you are and who you were, and how this feels and how that feels and how the other thing feels. How does this feeling feel in me? How does this emotion feel in my heart? I don't think there's anything wrong with you getting close to somebody. I just don't think you're going to be interested after this awakening. I just don't think it. T-Bro, I don't know who you are, and I don't know what you're talking about, honey. I don't do cold readings. I read tarot for tips right now, or well, sweetheart, maybe you should talk to a therapist, because I don't think I can help you with that. I do know what it's like to have panic attacks. I have them my own self. I suffer from generalized anxiety disorder, PTSD, OCD, ADHD, Shit, everything I got a D in it. Dyslexia. Damn psychic. But you can't just walk in here and ask questions while I'm working, because that's rude. So come back again and be polite. I know you won't feel sad about it though, and I feel like this person is still going to be in your life. I don't think you're going to lose anything, just so you know. But I do feel that that's okay, sweetheart. That's okay. How would you know? How would you know? But come back tomorrow. Come back tomorrow. These readings are $10 minimum donation, and I'll answer a question, give you a general, whatever, and I'll take my time. Okay? But you're gonna have to follow me first so that you'll find me when I do go on. I think that's the first time I've ever asked somebody to follow me, because I don't want to get bigger. I don't want more. Because if I have more, I can't do my job. I get confused. But whatever it takes. Okay. Jude, if you need more, talk to me later, okay? I love you. Sarah W. Sarah White. Dorks of Tapestries. That I turned that around and turned it into pastries. There's Sarah. Yeah, talk to me later. Oh, you know what? Not tonight, though. Tomorrow. Because tonight, I'm going to sleep. This coffee is going to guarantee that. Coffee ever make you guys sleepy? Knocks my ass out. And Travis makes such good coffee. Okay, Sarah, is there anything you want to know, or you just want me to whip out a general there? Okay, let's see what's going on in your love life, babe. This is for Sarah White, not Alan White, Sarah White. John White, Sarah White. I can't believe I remembered that. Wow. It's the coffee. So good. This damn spider bite on my toe is driving me bananas right now, because it's getting better, like a lot better, but I've had it since the very end of January. No. The end of February. And it just got worse and worse and worse. I thought my foot was falling off. And it's getting better. But it's ugly. It went from this little teeny thing, pinprick, to it's like this big on my big toe. It covers the whole fucking first phalange of my big toe. It's so gross. But it's growing new skin. It's making new skin out of nothing. And so it prickles. Okay, Sarah, here we go. Here we go, here we go, here we go. Girls, what's my weakness? Gigantic punks. This is 3 right here. 3. And 2 for Sarah. And the last one for Sarah. I was thinking about something when I was taking my bath this morning when I woke up. I was sitting in the tub, looking at the tattoos on my hands. What I should have got tattooed on my fucking hands was right and left, because I've never learned this. Because when I was a tiny girl, like three and four, my biological mother put me in a daycare / preschool run by nuns. She thought it would be best. Which is weird because neither my mother nor my father was religious, but and the nuns, the way they taught me left and right was right is the hand you write with, left is the hand that's left over. I was born a left-hander. So for a while they would make me sit on my hand so that I wouldn't use it because it's the devil's hand. And that didn't work, so they put a belt and tied my arm to my body so I wouldn't use that. And they were very kind, they kindly trussed me up. But it worked, and it wasn't painful, wasn't mean. Well, I guess it was mean, but I didn't feel like it was mean. But it was confusing. And I remember when I finally got to kindergarten, when I got to kindergarten a few months later, I was astonished that everybody had the same right hand, which I noticed during the Pledge of Allegiance. Everybody's right hand was the same one. I knew not everybody writes with the same hand. It's the hand you write with. Huh. And since then, I never know. They say that you can tell one's an L. I'm dyslexic. I don't know which way the L goes. Sarah, you are starting to realize that if you don't deny certain parts of yourself, if you don't deny the parts of yourself that other people have told you are flaws, faults, weaknesses, if you accept them, but not as flaws, faults, and weaknesses, but as facets, you're amazingly strong. Like, you can't be broken. And that's perfect. Stop accepting other people's shitty opinions of aspects of you, because, bitch, you're perfect. You're exactly as you're supposed to be. You're just right. When you accept that, you're unbreakable. The other thing that's working in your favor is that you are absolutely connected to all that is. You are so in tune. You are so flowing with the vibe of all that is, of the universe, of God, of everything. Beautiful. But even though you accept these parts of yourself and you work with them instead of against them, they work with you instead of against you, you still don't see yourself as beautiful, strong, smart, worthy. You still see, you see your physical self as not quite right. And I'm glad it's accurate. You see your physical self as not quite right. I won't go so far as to call it body dysmorphia, because I think your eyes are seeing what's there. I think you're just analyzing it wrong. I think while you're seeing it as it is, you're misinterpreting, mislabeling what's there. you need to hang out with a better class of people. Because you're hanging out with some judgmental motherfuckers. And they're wrong. Because you're just right. You're just right. You have some really important gifts, some really important talents. This is talking about who you are and what you can do. The magician. You have an almost unprecedented gift of multitasking. Not a whole lot of people can multitask. Everybody thinks they can. No, not effectively, not efficiently, and not without a headache. You, on the other hand, perform better when you're. Do you have ADD or ADHD? Because man, it's. The ability to multitask like this, from what I understand, is really powerful in women with ADD or ADHD. Yeah, you know what I do too? Although I'm not that good at multitasking, I do work better. That would also explain the low self-esteem when you don't actually have a lot of the flaws you think you do. It's just that as a neurodiverse person, hanging out with neurotypicals, you always end up with a shitty opinion of yourself because they always have a shitty opinion of you because you're different. And this difference is not because you didn't learn stuff right. It's not because you didn't. It's not because you don't try. It's not because you're not buckling down and applying yourself. It's not because you're lazy and you just don't want to try. Your brain is different. Our brains are different. They're built different. They're wired different. We receive stimuli different. And in most cases, a lot more powerfully. We get sensory overload if we're watching a show and somebody walks in talking. Our skin is more sensitive. We have issues with certain textures, certain fabrics, certain stuff, and all these things affect the way we process. That's not a bad thing. Being more sensitive to the world around you and how it affects your body, how could that be a negative? Shouldn't everybody be more sensitive so that they could be more careful, so that they're not hurting themselves all the damn time? Of course, it'd be best if we didn't have that weird balance issue. But, anyway, because of this, because of your neurodiversity, neurodivergence, you have more sensory stuff, more under pressure. More of you is online all the time. All the time. Your assessment of things, people, places, things, everything of the universe, is more accurate and more quickly done. All of this leads you to not only be a great multitasker, but to be a really incredibly talented communicator, because you have to learn to speak so many different languages, even if they're all English. Because, you talk to a couple of people and you realize we're all speaking different languages. We're fighting and we're arguing the same point. Or we sound like we're agreeing and we're not. Under pressure. Because of all this, you have a tendency to want to self-medicate to a degree that is unhealthy. I'm not saying that you do self-medicate. I'm saying that you have a tendency to want to. And so you might want to consider getting yourself diagnosed. But you're a woman, you're an adult. The chances of you getting an accurate diagnosis, kind of tiny. So we have to find out how to buffer the need to self-medicate. How can we address that, give you what you need, something that'll help a little bit, that's not going to have you in the bar, you know? Last fucking thing you want to do with all these awake and alive cognitive senses and pathways and all that. Last thing we want to do is fuddle them up with alcohol. So what do? And here I get death and rebirth. What we do is first learn to chill just a little bit every once in a while. Find a way to calm yourself when you need calming. And not, like, I say meditation, but for me, reading cards is meditation. I don't have a classic meditation practice because it doesn't work. Not for me. And it doesn't work for my kid either. My kid. He's going to be 80 years old and I'm going to be calling him boy. He's 28. I still call him boy. And he's okay with it. For a lot of people, Tai Chi is a good meditative calming state. Or martial arts, doing katas, dancing, yoga. For neurodivergent people, especially those of us with ADHD and that kind of shit, emotion-based meditation helps the most. A lot of people lift weights. What's that blonde chick's name? She's a creator here on TikTok. She's really tall. She runs. And lifts weights. She lifts weights. She owns a gym. And she runs. Physical motion helps so much. And, honey, you need more alone time. You're not getting enough alone time. Lifting and yoga, you got it. That's going to take care of it. But you might want to consider trying the yoga with some music, and not like Kitaro, some like music you like, popular music. Hey, Alexa Lee. Chandri, are you still here, baby? Because I don't want you to leave. I just want to make sure you get your reading tonight. Because if you don't, I have to refund that money. I don't want to forget. You could use some alone time, Sandra. Sandra. Oh my God, Sarah. Everybody in the room tonight is Sarah, and I'm pulling Sandra out of a hat. What's wrong with me? Thank you, Chandri. Don't worry about your memory. Don't worry about anything. Don't you worry about a thing. Stock up on some tea. You need tea, like herb tea, something flowery and spicy, something that will engage your taste buds, because you need things that will slow your mind down. And tea that's kind of exciting. I don't know how to say. I don't know if there's a word for this, but it excites your senses through your taste buds, your sense of taste. Something that smells good. Music moves your mind in a different direction. You end up breathing in time with it. This helps. Combining these things with yoga, I think right there that's a killer combination. Do you have a critter? Do you have a dog or a cat? Because if you do, you need to talk to that critter all the damn time, all the time, because it'll help. This critter wants to work, wants to help. A dog wants to help you with this. And once you bring them in, once you start talking to them, instead of saying, stop, I'm trying to deal, I'm trying to think. Nice, Sarah. Once you have another consciousness you can recognize as consciousness, listening to you while you're talking, it makes everything easier. And also then you don't have to listen to the damn opinions of the people you're trying to talk to who don't get why you think so differently. You need to be surrounded by some positivity right now so that you stop thinking there's something wrong with you. There's nothing wrong with you except for the way you see yourself, which you see yourself this way because neurotypical people have been trying to get you to be like them for so long. And that's impossible. You're not a guppy. You're a blue whale or something equally massive and beautiful and spiritually relevant and alive and connected to the universe. And don't worry about who you're supposed to be, okay? Don't worry about what you're supposed to do. Don't worry about if you're going to awaken or not. You are. I'm trying to give you a love reading, and this is what's happening. See, you can tell me what you want all night long. You're going to get what comes out. Let's see. I'm going to focus on specifically love for this, the cap off with my beautiful Hanson Roberts deck. I just got it because sentimental reasons. It was the first time I'd ever had my cards read. I didn't even know there was such thing. I was 22 or 23, probably 23. Was with a Hanson Roberts deck. And I got so turned on by it, I went downtown to buy myself a deck of cards that day. It wasn't this deck. I got this one about a month or two later. This was the first deck I was ever really able to read. And because it was so pretty and so sweet and I could read with it, I kept buying it and giving it away to everybody. And then I ended up with the Thoth deck and everything changed. It's my deck. So now we're looking for Sarah White's love. Where the fuck is it? I guess this is all in preparation for receiving it. Because it's all kind of, okay, first things first, here's what we got to do to let you have that love that you're looking for. Hey, Christy. So I'm going to shuffle 2 more times. See what happens. And then I'm going to go forth and read for Chandri. Okay, 2. And 1. I have 5 beverages here. within reach. Hot coffee, cold coffee, Gatorade, tea, lemon ice water. You've got some healing to do is what it is. You've got to accept that motherfuckers who betray you do it because they're motherfuckers, not because there's anything wrong with you. Intellectually, sure, we can get that. That makes sense. Emotionally, with rejection sensitive dysphoria, that is not how it feels to us. And getting over it is hard, if we ever do. Everybody says, just get over it, move on. Leave it in the past. Seriously? But that's what we're going to do. We're going to get over it. We're going to move on. We're going to leave it in the past. But you know what we got to do first? We've got to study it. We have to, because that's who we are. You got to study this pain, study what happened, study the reasons you were given about why it happened. Throw them away, because they were all lies. And what you want is happiness. You want love. You want happiness. You want a family. You want a home. You want a whole set of golden goblets. Gold cups of happiness. And you deserve it. You're going to have it. But first you have to examine the lies you've been told about why you're never going to have these things. Baby, there's nothing wrong with you. And it's not as simple as there's nothing wrong with you. It's not, oh, you're just fine. It's, you are beautiful. You're rich like dark chocolate mousse. You're so full of spice and flavor and energy and light. And somehow your light is the same kind of light that's in dark chocolate. Why is that? I don't understand why I get that association, but there it is. You tend to be attracted, though, to liars, to people who are deceitful, and to people who will work to keep the truth away from you. Dark chocolate mousses? Okay. I mean, I guess I like it. I like dark chocolate. I like it a lot. You just want love. And you want somebody to love you as much as you're capable of loving. You love with everything. Everything you have, you love. You love with that. You just want something like that. Somebody to love you with everything they are. Somebody who wants to take care of you and knows that you don't need it, does it anyway. Somebody who can't wait to tell you how they feel. Every morning, to tell you how much they love you, how important you are, how valuable, how special, how unique, and how they've waited so long for a girl like you. Is that too much to ask? Hell no, that's not too much to ask. This dude's got that. So there is love in your future, and it's not distant. This is the Knight of Pentacles. He's grounded. He's a hard worker. He likes to work hard. Makes him feel good. Makes him feel valid. in charge of his life, you know. He just wants somebody to share it with. This usually represents an earth sign. I can't accept that because earth signs, I'm an Aquarius. We don't get along. We don't get along. We don't get along. We don't get along. There is absolutely love in your future. Start spending time out doing stuff. Let's see, we're coming up on May, then comes June. June or July. Okay? Until then, possibly Capricorn. Possibly Capricorn, Virgo, or Taurus. This particular card has horns on his head like a Taurus. This is just to emphasize that there will be no competition for me, my darling, because I don't like them. And I'm really antagonistic towards them too. I don't like them because I'm a fucking bitch and I'm just nasty towards them. Like, it doesn't have to be this way. Any opportunity to yell at an earth sign, I take it, and I shouldn't because it's stupid. Middle of June to July. Start going out. Are you vaccinated? Get vaccinated right now because you're going to be out doing stuff this summer, early summer. I don't think you've met this person yet. I don't think so. It's a new person. Because if you had met this person, it's a guarantee that they're a dick. They're an asshole. And would be using you and criticizing you at every turn. Okay, Sarah. That's what I got for you, babe. Chandri, it is your turn. And this is my last... Oh, my God. That reading was a half an hour? How much did I babble? I have this thing where I stare at my sweatshirt because it's all pilled, you know. And I criticize myself for being General Love ex-fiance. Okay. I criticize myself for being a bad sweatshirt mom because my sweatshirt has sweatshirt acne. You know, the little pills. I lose so much time doing that. I just disappear. And I come back and it's been an hour. I'm ice cold. I'm sitting in the bathroom. Dopey me. Excellent, Sarah. Okay. Ex-fiance. Love reading for Chandri. Are you wanting him back? Is that what you want? You want to know if your ex is in your future? Hey, Lynn 41. I'm shuffling for Chandri, baby. Not only will you not regret it, you'll get it at a discount right now. Okay, thanks. Thank you, Chandri. I don't normally ask for that kind of information, but I'm feeling slightly disconnected right now. I'm a little... Oh, God. That's because in the past 3 days, I've had 8.5 hours of sleep. big part of it is, well, first, I'm an insomniac. I have had insomnia since I was 13, straight through. I never sleep. I always need sleep. And people are always mad at me because I can't sleep. Just go to bed. Just go to bed. Well, I live on my bed. But almost 30 years ago, I slipped my L5, and it's been out the past few days. So it's causing my leg to hurt and twitch. My back hurts, my legs hurt, my hips hurt, my pelvis is tilted right now. I'm a mess, and I should make an appointment to see the bone doctor. Get a cortisone shot. 3. Chandri, we're almost there. 2. And the final shuffle. The final shuffle. Diddle-doo, diddle-doo-doo. Cut the deck now. Read the stupid cards. Dopey-dopey. A lot of fear is being cleared away right now. I don't know if it's from you or from them. I think it's actually from you. I think a lot of your fears are being cleared away. Also, a lot of feelings of destiny and fate. You're burning that shit away. And that's good. Because there's no such thing as predestination. Not really. There's no such thing as fate. Not really. There is what we create. You know, we can create predestination. We can create fate. What? 7 p.m. Mountain Time. Or 7 p.m. Arizona time. Mountain Standard Time. That's generally, but you know what? Lately I've been going live just whenever the mood strikes me. Tuesdays and Thursdays, though, I'm going to keep that schedule and then show up whenever else I want to. Okay, I see communication. I see it's the Lover's card. This does not mean the lovers. It doesn't mean love. It means a relationship understood through communication. Because ultimately all relationships are about communicating. So what I'm taking from this is either you're going to talk to this person, this ex-fiance, either you're going to talk to this person and you're going to find out what really happened and why, and take in the lessons from that, and I want to say fortify yourself, but that's not the right way. It's not the right thing to say. Absolutely. When I'm being given the word fortify, the picture I'm being shown is taking a book out of the library wall right behind you that's yours, opening it up to amend certain things and to add certain things. No, I'm not doing awakening readings specifically anymore. And I've got reasons, and I'll talk about them in a little bit, but I want to finish this. Because Chandri has been waiting for 100 years. It has felt like 100 years tonight, hasn't it? Understanding what happened, understanding what you don't know. The two of you sharing the feelings that you had, sharing the information of the feelings that you had and that they had. getting all this information out on the table is going to make everything so much calmer, so much more settled, so much more. There's a feeling of satisfaction. I'm getting this feeling of going to a restaurant that's a favorite restaurant, and your favorite meal is a secret recipe, and nobody can tell you. Nobody will tell you because, the waiters and waitresses, they don't know. The wait staff don't know what's in this because it's grandma's secret or something like that. And you sit down with grandma, the grandma of the restaurant, and she tells you her secret. And no wonder I like this so much. That's unusual. That's a weird choice. I would never have thought of that. Genius. Genius. I get that kind of feeling. The feeling like, wow, now that I have that recipe, I can make that at home. You know what? I'm not going to. I'm going to come here because it's good. This exchange of information enriches your understanding of your experience of that relationship, of each other. I don't see a reconciliation at this point. What I do see is the two of you remembering why you liked each other, why there was love there, what brought you together in the first place. And I see a positive relationship starting, but it looks to me like a friendship. Whatever it is, it's going to bloom and grow. Bloom and grow forever. You should plant some Edelweiss in your yard. Not really. You should plant some morning glories. I see a flowering vine that's simple and hummingbirds like, bringing you happiness. I guess I'm right about that. You should plant a flowering vine. I recommend honeysuckle or morning glories or even clematis. And this is a spell, okay? It's manifestation. It's a prayer to bring you love and money and abundance and happiness. So make sure it's something that you like, something that smells good, and something that attracts the hummingbirds. And then I see the two of you parting ways, and that's it. I don't see you really getting back together. I see communication. I see exchange of information. I see satisfaction. I see acknowledgement of love, of of connection. And that too much damage has been done. I think they did too much damage. Also, I think that they might have their eye on somebody else. And I believe it might be recommended to them by somebody else that they come and work this out if they can, so that they'll feel free. And I recommend my own self that you accept whatever contact is given and or offered, so that you can feel free. You deserve better. This is not your twin flame, okay? Not your twin flame, because there's no such thing. This is, however, a karmic relationship. And you two were in a relationship to heal each other. But what you're waiting for is a soulmate. And you're going to get one. Your ex-fiancé is ex. Definitely ex-fiancé. They are not for you. And you are not for them. Yeah, Yo City. There's no such thing as a twin flame. Let's think about it logically, because it can be reasoned out. Um, you're a wonderful spirit who has been through many, 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 many lives, gone through the karmic wheel and healed yourself and become whole. So you're going to tear yourself in half so that you can scatter the pieces of you to the wind, challenge you to find yourself as a lover for yourself. Why? To what end? Absolutely. What purpose could this serve? Makes no damn sense. It's stupid. It's because it's not real. It's a story. But soulmates are real. Loving yourself is a wonderful thing, but it's not the thing. Yeah, this is my last reading. I'm done. Whoopsie. City. I'm so sorry. Chandri, I'm so sorry. I wish I could tell you something else. But what I can tell you is that real, true, balanced love is coming for you. It's here. It's coming right there. And the one thing that's been standing in the way of you getting this is your ex, is your belief that the two of you are fated to be together because of your belief that you're twin flames. A lot of people, especially now with the emphasis on awakening, on spiritual awakening, a lot of people feel like there's a clock, tick, 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 and you're running out of time to find your twin flame. None of these things are real. But love is real. And awakening is real. And soulmates are real. Often we mistake our karmic partners for twin flames because the feeling is so intense. It's so intense. You are so drawn to this person. And they are so drawn to you. And they're going to split, as evidenced by the fact that they split. They hurt you and they left. And they probably blamed you for it. Twin flame is an excuse that we were given not long ago. I mean, like in this decade or the one before, it was a scam and we fell for it. It's an excuse to stay in an unbalanced, unhealthy, often abusive relationship where you're never going to get what you need or want. But what you're going to get out of this is healing and understanding, and I think, like I said earlier, a lifelong friendship. It is a positive relationship, even if you got hurt. And we end up with the Ace of Cups, which is real, true love. Hang on a minute, baby. Let me just pull out some more of these cards just to finish it up so that we're satisfied. Let's pull out 3 for lovely Chandri. You are not destined for loneliness. Chandri, you're also not destined for sadness and abuse and betrayal. I mean emotional abuse. I don't mean, my heart's broken. That's why I can say it with so much care, because these words would tear me apart too. The only advantage I have is that I knew it was a karmic relationship when it happened. And that the theory, the philosophy, the belief in twin flames was so outlandish to me that I went and looked it up. I studied it. I mean, it's based on an old, which philosopher was that? It's based on an old philosopher, Plato. It's based on Plato's theory that we were all originally these conglomerate people, 4 legs, 2 hearts, 2 heads, 4 arms. And we do still have 4 arms. But based on crap. Ace of Swords. Meeting with him and talking with him and straightening everything out, finding out exactly what really went on, because there's stuff you don't know. You weren't told everything. And that's okay. You're going to find out, and it's going to clear it all up. It's going to clear things up for you, and it's going to clear things up for them. You're going to find out that this person didn't really love you very much. And you're going to realize how amazingly strong you are, how beautiful you are. Your strength is such that you don't need to assert your power, to exert your power, to assert your control. You don't need to boss or control anything or anybody, because you're strong enough to know that you're not going to be bossed or controlled either. So, but this last relationship, this fiance, this ex-fiance, you were controlled. And it hurt. And I understand that you're not going to stop wishing and looking and calling for this person. I understand that. I mean, I keep inviting him back. I'm having a hard time not texting him right now. He only left 3 hours ago because I made him. Now I want to make him come back? I really do understand. But time alone is what you need until the end of June. And then I see you walking away, emotionally, intellectually, walking away from this person, because they're not going to contribute to the belief that you two belong together. They're not going to support this in the ways that you will want to be supported. They're not going to be, yeah, I really want to be with you too. It's going to be, yeah, meet my new girl. She's the best. We're going to have kids. That kind of thing. And is not going to understand what you're saying, what you are thinking. Because they don't feel what you feel. They don't feel that connection the way you do. And I'm so sorry to tell you. But knowing now is so much better than trying to make it fit. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I wanted to give you a lovely, happy reading. But what I can give you is I'm sorry and I love you, and I promise you there will be love and happiness in your life. And the choice is yours. You can try all you want. Do what you need. Do what you want. Fighting this reality, though, is only going to make it suck more because it's going to last longer. I love you. I'm sorry. Everybody else, I love you and thank you for being here. You guys make me so happy. Even delivering shitty news, I'm happier. I love you guys. And I gotta go. You gotta go. Because we've been here too long. Kitty, I love you so much. I love you, Mish. I love you, City. When you and Jakey, you were talking about going to Sedona, I live 45 minutes from Sedona. I live in Flagstaff. I do. In a teeny tiny apartment. I live in Flagstaff. Come visit me. Love you so much, Misha. Love you, Mike. Everybody here, I love you. And you know what, Smelly Soap? I don't know you. I don't love you. I mean, I don't know you, but I love you. And I love Smelly Soap as well. Yeah, I don't know when I'm going to do it, but yeah, I'm going to go live again tomorrow. Because now that I've moved away from strictly spiritual awakening stuff, I'm having a lot more fun. If you follow me, you'll get a notification when I go live. And if you don't want to do that, you can, it's not new. No, I've had this for 8 years now. I've had this one for 6 years. Hey, Tanisha. What was I saying? Oh, I was saying that if you want to know when I'm doing stuff, and if you want to know how to get a hold of me, the way to do it is Facebook Messenger, because I don't take direct messages here or on Facebook, or not Facebook, Instagram. I don't talk to anybody on any other social media platform because I can't handle it. I can't open 3 or 4. No spiritual awakening, because spiritual awakening is so important. It's so important and it's so personal. And it is not about what a lot of spiritual TikTok is talking about. The 5D is not the astral plane. It's not a different place. It's a different consciousness. 5D is a different understanding about love. And because people don't understand what's different about 5D love, they believe this bullshit twin flame thing. Because it's about self-love. It's about universal love. It's about understanding that love is the glue that holds the universe together. Literally. It's not about love between two people. It's about love between particles, between cells, between quarks and photons and muons and shit like that. The universe is made up of little tiny bitty particles. The spaces, particles. What we perceive as matter, made up of these particles. We are all made up of the same particles. When you break it down to its basis level. On a quantum level, we are all made of the same things. You add all these things together, and that's the universe, all that is. I call it God. These particles, the smallest particles, they have a kind of a consciousness. And that consciousness is love. Simple. It's love. This is how manifestation works. These particles love, they want to give. You add them up. That's God. God loves, wants to give, doesn't judge, doesn't care. You're here to learn your lesson, not to follow their weird ass plans. Manifestation works when you ask these little particles to come together and give you what you want. And you got a job for me? Cool. I would love to. That's it. It's really, really simple. And that's a 5D understanding when you can feel that. When you feel it in your soul, because it is your soul. When you feel it in your spirit, because that's what you're made of, because that's what everything is made of, it becomes really simple. And it's not about rescuing archangels from hell or building cities in the astral plane. You know, the astral plane, we've all been able to go there our whole lives. Doesn't have a damn thing to do with awakening. We can all do it. We can all do it. It's love. Not coupling up. Although when you find yourself in contact with that kind of love, eventually you do partner up because you love everybody and everything so much. Oh shit, I am still talking and it's 9:45 and I need to eat because I've had only a couple of soft tacos today and I need some damn food. I love you guys. I love you guys so much that I'm not eating. Okay, I'll talk to you tomorrow, babies. Find me on Facebook Messenger. You can find that link on my link tree in my bio. And later. I love you guys. Night. Hey, mods, thank you.